Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I am back again with another video. I hope that you guys are doing well and I hope that you guys are staying safe. So you guys, I'm back on here with another video. This channel is called Live Narc Free and it is all about getting free and staying free after dealing with a narcissist. So just real quick, you guys, I did get a comment and I just wanted to make sure that I make a video because I feel like maybe a lot of us, we could be dealing with this, or we may know someone dealing with this, or maybe you have recovered from it, but maybe from time to time you might slip back. You may have a withdrawal, or you may kind of relapse. So I wanted to talk about how to overcome boredomness after the discard from the narcissist, and also being single away from the narcissist. You guys know I've been making videos talking about how it's okay to be alone and single and some unexpected benefits of being single. So make sure that you guys do check those videos out, and I'm probably going to make another video on it again. But I wanted to talk about dealing with boredomness. Now I know that this is common for sure. I know that I did experience a lot of boredom when I could say that, I left the narcissist, or I decided to discard the narc, or he could feel like he did. Either way, I was in a discard phase and I was bored, you guys. I didn't really have much to do. Of course, I had to deal with my feelings. I had to deal with my emotions, deal with, my traumas and my wounds and my insecurities and, the things that was coming up for me, my challenges and the things that, like I had to do the inner healing and I had to do the inner work, right? It's not easy, but, one of the things that can help you, if you are fresh out of the relationship with the narcissist and maybe you're feeling bored, I'm telling you guys, right now is a good time to focus on yourself. I'm going to keep telling this to you guys until you can understand how important this is to do your inner healing and to do the inner work. And when I say do the inner healing and do the inner work, I'm just basically saying, work on your childhood traumas, work on dealing with, feeling insecure or loneliness, or work on dealing with the CPTSD, or, work on the, the fear of being alone, or the fear of not being good enough, the self-esteem, right? The low self-confidence, the low self-worth, or just whatever other insecurity could be, you definitely have to work through that. But that's when I say inner healing, that's what I mean. Or it could be learning how to be more assertive, learning how to have boundaries, learning how learning about yourself, learning like, are you HSP? Are you introverted? Are you extroverted? Do you have social anxiety, or do you have, are you depressed? Do you have just regular anxiety? Do you have panic attacks, or do you struggle with not trusting people, right? Whatever that is, that's the inner healing, that's the inner work, in case if you guys are wondering. But in regards to dealing with the boredomness, again, take the focus off of the narcissist and put it back onto you watching this video, because you are important and you are special, you guys, okay? Also, after dealing with the boredomness from the discard, again, you guys got to keep yourself busy. You got to keep your routine, your daily routine, whatever it is that you do, you have to focus on that, or focus on the present moment, focus on your work, or your children, or just maybe you have to run your errands or do the chores in the house. Focus on that to kind of help you from feeling bored. Now, if you are long gone away from the narcissist, maybe you're in no contact now, or you've been no contact maybe for like 6 months, for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years for some, but maybe you could still be single, or maybe you're still like healing and recovery, and it takes time, right? Nobody heals the same, nobody feels pain the same, nobody grieves the same, you get me? So one of the things that you want to do maybe that can help you from feeling bored again is just finding things that you enjoy, you guys. Like literally, you could read a book, or you can exercise, or you can do some deep breathing. You can make a nice meal, cook a nice dinner, or maybe you can eat out, maybe you can phone a friend, or maybe you can join a support group, or maybe you can meditate, maybe you can pray, maybe you can, literally do any activity to get you going, get you moving. Maybe you can watch TV or something, or maybe you can do a puzzle, or the crossword puzzles and stuff, or play a game, or take a nap. For some, take a nap, or drink some tea, or take a hot bath. These are just just random activities that you can do to just take your mind, maybe it's off of the narcissist, take your mind off of what the narcissist is doing, maybe what they're doing with the new supply, because especially if you're fresh out of the relationship with the narcissist and you've been discarded, it is difficult not to focus on the narcissist. It's difficult not to care about what they're thinking. It's difficult not to stalk the narcissist. And so you just want to make sure that you're very careful with that, but acknowledge it, because that was something that I did, you guys. I did stalk the narcissist, absolutely, for many months, and actually for maybe, I think it was like for a year and a few months, or maybe it was like around the 2-year mark. But social media, that's what I mean. But it's normal, you guys, but understand that being bored is normal. You're gonna feel bored because for some, maybe you're not used to being by yourself. Maybe you're used to being around people or underneath someone all the time, or maybe you could like live by yourself, or and you could have had a household where everybody was around you, or like other family members, and it's like you were never alone. Or maybe you could have like went to college and it was like you was around people all the time, so you never had time to spend by yourself. So I would just say, just take this time, you guys, to embrace the boredomness. I know it doesn't feel comfortable, and I know it can feel like you could feel unworthy, or you could feel like not good enough, or you could feel like you did something wrong, or you might not feel attractive. But it's totally fine, you guys, like to be by yourself, to be single, and to be away from the narcissist. And as far as away from the narcissist after the discard, the less attachments you have with the narcissist after the discard, the better, and the more and the faster you can heal without having, like if you're married or if you have children with them, because they're going to be trying to manipulate everything, manipulate the divorce, prolong the divorce, stonewalling you and not responding to you and stuff like that, just to make your life miserable, basically, because they're miserable. So you do just want to keep that in mind. But yeah, I know also too, some people could say like, oh, join a dating app if you want to do that too, cool. But just keep in mind, if you are on the dating app, try not to lead people on, because a lot of times, and I could say this from experience, you might not be ready for another relationship, especially if you just got out of the relationship with the narcissist. Either you discarded them or they discarded you. So you just want to kind of be upfront with people, and you don't have to tell them everything, but you have to know in your mind, like, you're not really emotionally open or emotionally available because you have been in an abusive relationship, and you're just probably not in the right mindset or in the right mind frame for anything serious. So to avoid all that, I would just say try to be by yourself and deal with your boredomness, you guys. Deal with your loneliness. It's okay, like, because that was me, you guys. But again, I was able to do my usual routine, my chores, run my errands, do my yoga, journal, pray, phone a friend, or watch a good movie, listen to music, or read a book, or read a magazine or something, or eat something good. So but yeah, you guys, I hope that this is helpful. I know boredomness is not fun, especially being single, especially if you were with a narcissist for a very long time. It's hard to adjust, but trust me, you guys, it gets easier every day as long as you do something, just one thing. You guys just do one thing to cope with your boredomness, or to cope with your loneliness after the relationship from the narcissist, because the longer you're away from them, the stronger you become, because you're not under that abuse anymore. You're not being manipulated, you're not being controlled, you're not being used and mistreated. You get me? So you start to rebuild yourself back up. So Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Give this video a like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what was you guys' biggest takeaway, what you plan on implementing, and hopefully this can help you if you are feeling bored often. But like I said, if you're by yourself, you guys, you're strong. You're strong because not everybody can do it. So just try it. It's not a big deal, you guys. And again, I'm not telling nobody what to do, but I'm just saying what has worked for me. And you know, it is what it is. And understand that you can talk to God too. God's with you, even though we can't see him, but God loves us. He loves you. I love you, and I support you. And yeah. So if you guys do enjoy this, I actually have a video where I do talk about some benefits of being single and why it is okay to be single. So definitely check that out. I'm going to make another video on being single after narcissistic abuse. And also, if you guys like this, I'm going to link a video where I talk about, how to deal with being lonely after narcissistic abuse. Because again, I know that that's where a lot of the insecurities come in, because, you know, we feel like we have to talk and deal with someone. So anyway, I love you guys so much, and till the next time, take care. Bye.